I think I screwed up the intro. We are now live. we were laughing so hard before this. Oh my goodness! Welcome to the show, everybody. No, you know what I did? I played the video, but I didn't hit go live. So as the video was ending, the intro, which you probably didn't need to sit through anyways, it just gives you time to show up to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, brother.
But, brother is right. Welcome to the show. Tonight's theme is guilty pleasures, as you can tell by our background. I was looking on there earlier if I have any of those as my guilty pleasures. I think they're just things I try to avoid, actually. But no, we have a great show for you planned tonight. We have this week in music. We have we're going to do an update on the progress in Uganda for HIP. And there was one other thing, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, guilty pleasures. Just kidding. So let's dive right in. We got a lot of news tonight, and we'll get started with our first story that Canadians.
Hang on. And now, Chords and Chaos.
Aliens. I keep forgetting we've spent all our budget money and paid for intros and stuff like that.
Yeah, we might as well use it.
Yeah, it's good. We're paying big money for it. Thank God we're not paying for that. Jeez. I don't think we have any money left in the budget. But anyways, to the news, ladies and gentlemen.
We have a budget?
This is Canadian news. We have a budget. And our budget will fix itself. Deer runs wild through assisted living facility in Canada. Assisted living. What assisted living is, if they stop assisting you, you die, right? Is that what I'm getting from that?
That's what I get from it.
Yeah, okay. So the deer must have, these people probably thought they were dead when they saw a deer running through. The only thing is he only has one antler in the picture. So I wonder if he poked somebody with the other. See that? I just noticed that. Because I think while I was throwing it off, some lady's walker that he just took out, you can see the arm of the tipped over walker there. No, it's not true.
Maybe he belongs there. He needs the help because he only has the one antler.
Yeah, it almost looks like a decoy. Dear. Oh, my dear. So let's move on to this young lad here in Georgia. 12-year-old boy accepts, well, he might not be in Georgia yet. 12-year-old boy accepts Georgia Tech. Accepted at Georgia Tech, seeks NASA career. So Georgia Tech, he's 12 years old. He's been accepted to work in the aerospace engineering program. So 12 years old. What was I doing at 12?
Still eating dirt.
I was. Well, what's interesting though is then I saw this article, and it's a 8mm film returned to Minnesota Library, 40 years overdue. Though it doesn't say on there, but the movie was called A Trip to the Moon. Maybe the guy took it to the moon and brought it back. Maybe it took him 40 years. But I think the article, when I was reading the article, because I do read the articles, and I believe it or not, I remember some of the things that the article has in it. And this one said that it takes 3 days to get to the moon, but it took 40 years to bring the movie back. So, and this one I thought you'd get a kick out of. This is a Texas hospital performs complicated 10-person kidney swap.
Wait, what?
What?
A kidney swap. Haven't you guys ever been to a kidney swap before?
I missed that
Back
one.
in the day, it was a wife swap. Now it's a kidney swap.
Kidney swap.
So Texas hospital performs complicated 10-person kidney swap. Yeah. So I wonder if it went like, hey, get that kidney out yet? Yeah, here it is. Oh, that's not the right that's not the right size. That won't fit. Okay, well, I tell you what. Open that guy over there, and I'll open this one over here, and we'll see what will fit. How do you do it? I don't know how you plan that shit. That'd be a good documentary. Yeah, kidneys. Yeah, kidneys. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
This one, sandhill crane, the bird, crane, not something that lifts things, named Frazier, was released from treatment after it got hit by a golf ball.
Ouch.
You know, my question is, do you think the guy was trying to hit it? You're on a golf course, right? And you're like, you can't hit something 250 yards away, so you try for it.
Try to hit
You try to hit it, right? You try to hit it.
Fraser Crane.
Yeah, so that's why. Yeah, Fraser. You know what? I was going to ask if anyone could figure out why they called it Fraser. And you just said Fraser Crane. That's
Seriously?
it. I am serious. I couldn't figure out. The only Fraser I could think of was the deadbeat dealership I bought my truck from last time. But Fraser Crane, oh my God, that's brilliant. Oh God, I'm old.
Keep up with the time.
I'm so old. I'm so old. What do we got next here? Oh yeah, that's. So we talked about this stuff. COVID's bringing out all these personal challenges to get in the Guinness World Book of Records. Man completes 463 juggling catches while riding a unicycle blindfolded.
Oh, I've done that.
I mean, I did start watching the video. It was a little bit boring, but yeah, can you believe that? It's yeah, I don't know. Blind, straight road, eh? Check that. They should throw some fucking curves in there. Next guy does it with a few curves. Oh, no, not Rocky for him.
No, okay.
But maybe for the next guy.
Maybe.
Man breaks 1 mile basketball dribbling world record, by 0.02 seconds. The University of North Carolina track coach dribbled a basketball for a mile and broke the Guinness World Book of Records feat.
Okay.
Why was he not on a unicycle and blindfolded for that?
That's next, maybe. You gotta work your way up, right?
Maybe. And this is something I never thought of until I saw the article, and now it makes a hell of a lot of sense. Canadian Town Post signs reading, "Do not let moose lick your car."
Take off, eh?
Because they like the salt. They like the salt on the car. Now, the question is, don't let the moose. Like, you really don't have a choice. If a moose wants to lick your
car, or it's not.
If you drive in a Taurus, remember the who was it, Q107 who did the ads for Pinkley Clitoris? Pinkley Clitoris. That's where you buy your cars, a Pinky Clitoris. And if you say it fast enough, it doesn't sound like a car anymore. But so anyways, if you see a moose, whatever you do, don't let him lick it.
Your car.
Don't let him lick it. Don't lick. Yeah.
Damn moose.
Customer orders 1 beer and leaves $3,000 tip. A customer, Ohio Jazz and Blues Club said the customer came in just before the business closed its doors, ordered a beer, and left $3,000 tip. The lady ran out the store and caught him, and she said, "Hey, did you make a mistake? Was it 30 or 300 or 3,000?" He said, "Nope, it was 3,000." I got a feeling he thought he was at a freaking Leaf game, and that's what you pay for a beer. You pay $3,000 for a beer.
Wow.
So yeah,
it's a nice tip.
Now we're digging into the weeds, folks. This one, Florida man rescues puppy from jaws of hungry alligator. Now, we have video of this. So I was like, what? I got to see this. This guy rescues him. So anyways, we're going to play the video, and we can talk over it.
Okay, let's see this.
Like
it was a wild encounter that took a terrifying turn in Florida. Surveillance video shows the moment Richard Wilbanks jumped into action after an alligator grabbed his puppy gunner and dragged the dog into the water behind his house.
No, hold on.
Adrenaline kicked in, and I just went right in the water after the gator and gunner.
The gator's about 2 feet long, for one. And then the smoke, right now, he's under the water and his smoke is still intact. But listen, you gotta listen to the commentating here. Hold on a minute here.
For nearly 20 seconds, it was a
20 seconds!
Match between man and gator. Richard with what appears to be a cigar in his mouth the entire time.
It appears to be a cigar. Again, they don't want to take the chance and be wrong. What the hell would it be? Oh, my God. Look at this. Look at the dog looking back at him. He goes, leave me alone. I'm playing my friend. He's my friend.
It looks like the dog's biting him.
Yeah, the dog's attacking him, too.
Gunner's life on the line.
Gunner's his name.
And Richard was able to pry Gunner from the
dog or the
small
guy?
predator's grip, allowing the dog to say, later, Gator.
Later.
Oh, it was just a shock. It happened
Paul
so
Hogan.
fast that, instinct just took over.
Wow.
Now, hold on a minute here. The thing that's cracking me up is that camera looks like it's shot in 4K and it's not moving. And I'm thinking, who the hell is
setup? He set it up.
That's
He
what
set
I
up
was.
his tripod.
I was throwing this guy under.
I think it was the environmental protection.
Yes.
That's got the cameras set up.
Yes, it was, but I didn't know that when I was watching this, and I'm thinking, this guy's risking his dog for YouTube likes.
Old Gunner managed to escape with only a small wound.
Gunner looks pissed.
Richard ended up with some cuts on his hand.
His face off. There.
Everything's going through my mind. And he said an alligator, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. I mean,
Did you notice someone jumped in the pool there? Let's go back. Let's go back. Look at the dog. It's like, I'm pissed. Watch.
Through my mind, he said an alligator, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. I mean, I really did not grasp it.
The dramatic rescue was captured as part of a research project where residents living near wildlife habitats allow cameras to be placed in their backyards.
It's definitely not typical. It's not what we expected to see.
With more than 1 million
She was expecting
alligators
to
in
see
the
them
state of
naked.
Florida,
On the
the
video.
chance of a person being hurt during an unprovoked gator attack is still
Now we
rare.
can't hear you.
About 1 in 3.1 million. Which means you have a better chance of being struck
Now we can't
by
hear
lightning.
anything.
What?
Dogs
Can't hear
are
me?
more likely.
Oh, now
you're
we
back.
can. There we go. You're back.
Oh, am I? I was just watching I was enjoying the video. Look at this one. This one is like 20 feet long. The one.
Attacked since they look similar to gators' prey.
We just need to respect wildlife, understand our surroundings.
So the dogs look similar to gator's prey. What the frick? Anything that jumps in that water is a gator's prey, isn't it?
You would think.
Anyways, I don't know what she was
those
expecting to
precautions that we
see.
need to take in order to make sure that something like this never happens to anyone else.
A lesson Richard and
Look at
Gunner
his hat. Look at his hat.
Yeah, his hat has got his picture of his dog on it.
Yeah. This
It's
dog.
taking to
dedicated.
heart. For Today, Joe Fryer, NBC News.
I hate to say it, but I think the dog tried to take its own life. So yeah.
My
so-
owner won't leave me alone.
So it's becoming animal themed now as we move down. So one of the things I thought was cool. British pianist performs concert for Thailand monkeys, and it's bananas. And yes, we have footage too. That's up close and personal. Watch this though. There's some good stuff here. Look. Look at this. They're
The only
changing
thing
the song.
Just gotta turn
Look,
the page.
you got any Guns N' Roses? Look.
Hey, with the monkey.
He took a shot at him. Look.
Lord, the only thing that comes in my mind is why? Why? He's probably getting shit on and like.
Look,
oh
I think it's
God.
freaking hilarious. Look. That's
Give me that. Give me that.
That's
Just give me that.
copyright. That's copyright.
Come on.
Oh, there's the end of it right there. That's it. That didn't work out good. And the last story, since we're on animals and that was bananas, I actually Googled old news stories with bananas.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
that's how I got this new next story. Well, it's not new. It's a year old or so, but I found this. And it is this. This is an article. And you may be familiar with it. Surveillance footage shows Mississauga convenience store owner used bananas to fend off robbery attempt. And I found the video. So this is the Toronto, I think it's the Toronto Sun doing this. It is absolutely brilliant, folks. This is great piece of journalism right here.
one guy with a mask coming in the store. I thought the regular customer.
Yeah, he
Gotta do
covers
what you can,
everything.
right?
When you see the eyes, he's got wear gloves and everything.
I think I saw that on
Then he
TV.
coming from the front of cash register. Then he asking open up the cash register. Then first time I didn't understand because
That's bananas.
his customer why open
This is
the
great.
register. He try over the counter. Then that time, something wrong. Then I pushed to the I pushed to the
Actually worked.
him.
Oh, I've never
Same
been beaten
time.
by a banana.
Look at this.
My
Look.
wife
Reenactment.
banana.
Reenactment with
two,
the
three
bananas.
times. I don't know how many
Reenactment.
times actually.
Oh, my
Then
God.
he keep doing.
Don't try
then
this at
he
home.
run away.
People watching,
stopped
you
the
can put your
robbery
eye out.
Oh yeah.
How many times?
Good Lord.
I think
times. Why, that
before
is
this one,
three
three
times.
times.
And one time somebody had a shotgun?
Yeah.
That's right.
Holy, what a
And you
dangerous
stopped that.
job.
Yes.
How'd you do
Who would have
that?
thought?
The gun went off.
That's back to about 40 years ago
That's
in
crazy.
the out of metro. That
Look at the placement of the
street
bananas in the
person
shot.
coming into my store
That is
with a shotgun,
that-
one man
what the
knife,
hell?
one nothing.
one knife,
Then
one
they
nothing.
demanded the money.
Oh, hold on, we got to
That
skip
time
ahead.
To the
Look.
roof.
The
Go
gun.
to
So
the
when it's
roof.
a raining day, I said, no.
Did they ever catch the guy?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, after
They catch
half an
right
hour.
away.
Tim,
yeah.
can you hear the
They
audio?
come
Because
in.
No, neither can I.
I
You can't hear
grabbed
the video?
No. No.
Take
We
off from
can't
him.
anyway. I
I
don't know if anybody else out
shotgun.
there
Then I keep out
We got to go to the end because right here, can you hear me?
the money.
can. Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you.
Watch this. This guy tries to cash in here. Gets him to sign a banana.
Kidding. Oh my God.
Look.
Here, sign my banana.
That's what she said.
Look, here we go. Look,
I'm going to keep this. It's not going on eBay. This is what it's all about. The small business person right here.
What was
And to
this?
the
The Toronto
person-
Sun?
This
that
is
did this. The police are coming for you.
he took his
like
glasses
Austin
off 3
Powers.
times to do that.
Wow.
That was absolutely crazy. And ladies,
What year was that?
Last year?
yeah, that was
All right,
last
Here
year.
we are. We're all here now.
We're
we
all
are.
here. We're here.
hello.
Welcome.
Hey.
Yeah, we're at. That's the
Yeah.
end of the news, ladies and gentlemen.
Big crowd tonight.
Wow, I worked hard on that one. I worked hard on the news tonight, folks.
Too bad we couldn't hear it.
Well, I don't know, understand why you couldn't hear it because it said it was playing it, but I give up.
I don't know.
I quit.
See it.
I
Couldn't
quit.
hear
I
it.
can hear you now. No one complained. The 1-2 people listening didn't complain about the fact they couldn't hear.
They're probably not even listening.
They're not. They're
Turned it
not.
on,
They
forgot
they
about us.
probably they probably went and made a banana milkshake. They got all excited. So welcome, lads.
Oh, good evening.
Good to be here.
Guilty.
You know, this is our 30th show.
Wow.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. I
Did you-
counted them up today.
Oh, you counted them
Show
up.
number 30.
You didn't do it by weeks because we had missed one. Remember?
We missed one. Yes,
Yeah,
I caught that.
The missing show. That'll be. You know what? That'll be a trivia at the end of the year to see if people can figure out what week we missed.
Which one we missed? Yeah, it took me a while to figure it out. But yeah, number 30. I can't believe it.
Big 3-0.
Oh.
Yep.
Big 3-0. Wow, 30
Crazy.
shows. That's a lot. That's a lot of like news.
Yeah, that's a lot of time wasted, isn't it?
Yeah. God damn it. Anyways, it's great to be here again. And as you can see on the screen, a Feed the Need in Durham
Feed the
is
Need.
coming December the 20th. These two gentlemen, Tim and Mark, beside me, will be performing on the show with Lightning Bolt. And we've just confirmed Megan Patrick will be making a appearance on the show performing as well. So it's going to be a wonderful show. So make sure you go check it out. And feel free to send money to Feed the Need Durham anytime you like. Go check out their website and send money and help. Because this time of year, folks, well, this year, forget this time of year. This year has been
this year period.
a really tough year for a lot of people. So I'm glad that I can be a part of the show, help put it together, and these two guys will be in the show, so even better. We're all going to be involved. Yeah. So it is time for...
Week in music. Yes, it is that time again for This Week in Music. I actually have a lot here this week. I don't know if I'll get to all of it, but...
well, we'll cut you off at
see how
about
it
11
goes.
o'clock. 11 o'clock,
that-
that's it. 11 o'clock, we'll cut you off.
11 o'clock. Okay, good. That's my bedtime. On November 18th, way back in 1993, Nirvana recorded their MTV Unplugged special at Sony Studios, New York. Nirvana played a set list composed mainly of lesser-known material and cover versions of songs by the Vaselines, David Bowie, Meat Puppets, and Lead Belly. The album won the Grammy for Best Alternative Music in 1996. That was a great performance. I remember watching that. Let's see. On November 18th, 2003, American composer and orchestral arranger Michael Kamen died of a heart attack in London at only 55. Kamen had worked with, are you ready? Pink Floyd, Queen, Eric Clapton, Roger Daltrey, Aerosmith, Tom Petty, David Bowie, The Eurythmics, Queensryche, Rush, Metallica, Herbie Hancock, The Cranberries, Bryan Adams, Jim Croce, Sting, and Kate Bush. And he was also a co-writer of Bryan Adams' ballad, Everything I Do It For You.
Wow.
Which I hate. I hate that song.
Really?
But I really do. I don't like it. But yeah, he was quite the guy. Worked with a lot of bands and musicians over the years. Also on November 18th in 2017, we lost Malcolm Young at the age of 64. He was a co-founder, rhythm guitarist, backing vocalist, and songwriter for AC/DC. Except for a brief absence in 1988, he was with the band from 1973 until permanently retiring in 2014. He had been suffering from dementia. Very sad day. AC/DC is not the same without Malcolm. We have some crazy Michael Jackson news this week. On November 19th in 2002, Michael Jackson was hit with some hard criticism after dangling his baby from a third-floor hotel balcony. Jacko was in Berlin for an award ceremony and was showing his 9-month-old baby to fans outside the hotel. What a nutcase. Exactly 1 year later, in 2003, police issued an arrest warrant for Michael Jackson following allegations of sexual abuse of a 12-year-old boy. Jackson, who was in Las Vegas filming a video, negotiated with police to arrange a time and place to hand himself in. Wouldn't that be nice if you could just negotiate with the police? 1 day later, on November 20th of 2003, Michael Jackson flew to Santa Barbara to be arrested. Nice guy, right? Right. He'll go to them and get arrested. He was handcuffed and taken into the police station. The singer had his mugshot and fingerprints taken before being freed on $3 million bail. Crazy, wacko jacko. And to be honest, I don't remember the outcome of that whole thing.
Well, he probably paid him money. They probably threw it out. He didn't go to jail. He didn't get charged.
No, I don't remember. I just remember all the Jackson fans all rallying and hanging out outside the courthouse and all that crap. Okay, way back in 1974 on November 20th, drummer with The Who, Keith Moon, collapsed during a concert after his drink was spiked with a horse tranquilizer. Wow. 19-year-old Scott Haplin, who was in the audience, volunteered to replace him on drums for the remaining 3 numbers. That's pretty cool.
He was the guy who spiked the drink.
Probably.
Yeah, I got a great idea, guys.
Jeez. Also on November 20th, in 1976, Paul Simon hosted NBC's Saturday Night Live, where he performed live with George Harrison on Here Comes the Sun and Homeward Bound. And this was also the infamous U.S. Thanksgiving show where Simon came out and did the opening monologue dressed as a turkey. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but I remember seeing that, and it's pretty funny. Oh, my God, we've got more Michael Jackson news here.
Busy week. Busy week.
November 21st, 1983, Michael Jackson's epic 14-minute video for Thriller was directed by John Landis and co-starring former Playboy centerfold Ola Ray. The video, like the song, contains a spoken word performance by horror film veteran Vincent Price. And I actually have a clip of, see if I can find it here.
Great song.
Them in the studio. In the studio doing this. Let's see if I can. Come here.
Hi, this is Michael Jackson.
And this is Vincent Price inviting you to
The Thriller.
It doesn't sound so scary when Michael says it.
Well, if you're 12, it does.
I guess so.
Creatures crawl in search of blood.
cool. That could go on and on and on and on. Costing over $500,000, it was the most expensive video produced at the time.
Was it George Lucas?
What?
Or Spielberg? Who did the video?
Oh, sorry, John Landis.
Oh, John Landis. That's right. What's John Landis known for?
He did, is it American Werewolf in London? I think that's a John Landis movie. So he has a horror background.
We gotta look it up now.
So,
was that John Landis, American Werewolf in London? That was a brilliant movie.
That's a great movie.
Oh,
lots of fun in that movie.
Was so freaking good.
Horror classic. Okay, we got some Rolling Stones news here. Apparently, you got to be a nut to be in the Rolling Stones. On November 22nd, 1990, Bill Wyman announced that his 17-month marriage to model Mandy Smith was over. With the consent of her mother, Smith had started dating the 47-year-old Stones bassist when she was only 13. Ugh. Ouch. What's up with that? 40. That's me. I'm 47. That's like me dating a 13-year-old. There's something not right there. What is wrong with the Rolling Stones?
Joe's classmate.
Right? Am I
right?
Yeah. That's just not right at all. Oh, brother. I don't know. I don't get it. November 22nd, 1994, Pearl Jam released their third studio album, Vitology, which was first released on vinyl.
Uh-oh. What did I do here?
Here it is. First released on vinyl. Became the first album, the vinyl album, to appear on the U.S. chart since the domination of the compact disc format. They followed the release in other formats 2 weeks later, whereupon it became the second fastest-selling CD in history, only behind their previous album, Versus. Not bad. Pretty good, actually. November 22nd, 2010, after just 1 week of availability on the iTunes Store, the Beatles' back catalog sold more than 450,000 albums and 2 million individual songs. That is crazy. Mark, what the hell are you doing there?
I don't know. I did something again. Oh, my God.
We're having technical difficulties here.
There we go. We're okay now.
Let's see here. Let's move on here. I got a few more here. November 23rd, 1979, Pink Floyd released this. Can we see this? First record I ever bought. Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, which rapidly topped the charts in the UK, followed by the US and 9 other countries, featuring children from Islington Green School in North London, close to Floyd's Britannia Row Studios. It was the group's first UK single since Point Me at the Sky in 1968, and their first chart hit since See Emily Play in 1967. The song was also banned in South Africa.
And the kids had to frickin' sue them to get their money.
Yeah, each kid, I think, received initially a copy of the album or something, and that was it. Yeah. So
yeah,
rip off.
Yeah, they settled, I think, with something. They got £50.
Let's see. I'm gonna skip over the Freddie Mercury death because that's just depressing. The last one. We have one more here, and let's see if I can find it here. November 24th, 2003. Agadoo by Black Lace was named the worst song of all time by a panel of music writers. I was not on that panel. Should have been. But I agree, it's a pretty bad song. The song peaked at number 2 on the UK charts in 1984, spent 30 weeks in the top 75, and went on to become the 8th best-selling single of 1984. Let's have a listen. Let's see what you think.
Sounds like that song. That song. What was that song? What was that song we were talking about last week?
Oh God, I don't know.
No, the one. We looked it up and we found it. It sounds just like that. Was it
Baby Shark?
Baby Shark.
Oh, Baby Shark.
That's a Baby Shark ripoff. Or Baby Shark
Baby
ripped
Shark
that off.
ripped this off.
Yeah. Baby Shark, Shark, Shark.
Yeah,
yeah.
I can hear the similarities.
Well, sure.
This was voted the worst song of all time.
That's what we're going to talk about soon. We're gonna do a show on songs that sound like other songs.
Songs that sound like other songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had started doing that. We were going to do a weekly segment of that. I had a whole bunch of stuff lined up, and then we got in trouble. Damn Facebook.
Jesus, why is there no volume? Oh, because they cut us off. But so at the end of that, I looked up John Landis films.
Yes.
And
Is American Werewolf in London there?
Well,
Is that right?
1978, Animal House.
Oh, right. Animal House. Yep.
1980, The Blues Brothers.
Of course, right.
And then 1981, American Werewolf in London. 82, Coming Soon. And he did 2 in 83, Trading Places. And The Twilight, the movie. Spies Like Us, Into the Night.
Spies Like Us. That's a great movie.
The Three Amigos. Later on, he did 1988, Coming to America.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
And then he did Oscar. I don't know if that was about a fish. Innocent Blood. That's no relation to First Blood.
Wow.
Beverly Hills Cop 3. So he didn't do the other ones.
Okay.
He did The Stupids, Blues Brothers 2000, which, Sue's Plan, The Lost World, Burke and Hare, Some Guy Who Kills People, I Hate Kids. Acting roles. This is interesting. Acting roles.
Acts too.
He was in Kelly's Heroes, 1970. He was in the Muppet movie. He was in the Blues Brothers. He played Troopa LaFong.
Oh, of course.
And in Trading Places, he was the man with the briefcase. Oh, yeah, I know that guy.
Oh, yeah.
And
love that movie.
Wow, he did a lot of little Spider-Man 2, he was a doctor.
Huh.
Television. Anything good on there? No, Lost World. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids TV show.
That was a TV show?
Yeah. Acting roles, he was Michael in The $6 Million Man. Hey!
We're back to classic TV again.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Music videos, Thriller, Spies Like Us, Paul McCartney, Black or White, Michael Jackson, My Lucille, Into the Night and Midnight Hour by B.B. King.
Quite the resume.
So,
wow.
Let's talk about these. What were we talking about? Guilty pleasures.
Did you forget?
So, Mark, you told me in the week you didn't have any.
I have a couple.
Oh, yeah. Can you talk about them?
No, probably shouldn't. No, you know what? I don't have too many guilty pleasures. Anything that I do have.
Well, I think guilty pleasures, though, see, everyone kind of wants to think it's something that really no one should know, but guilty pleasures would be like me saying that I really like the Carpenters. Because,
what's wrong with that?
though, but in school and stuff like that, you didn't walk around high school when I was going to school saying that you liked the Carpenters, the Bee Gees, or Rod Stewart.
Oh, I see.
So it was a guilty pleasure. I was guilty. So it was almost like something
you just didn't let everybody know.
Yeah, it's your guilty pleasure. You're like, I'd be guilty to say I liked it. Like I'm not supposed to like that stuff because
you're not
have
cool
to exactly. So that's really what I think guilty pleasures was as well. I think to me there's two meanings really. And what about you, Tim? Do you got any?
Christ, I got too many. and depends who you talk to.
Yeah,
Kelly would out me in a heartbeat.
Yeah, true.
About my W Network Christmas movies.
Oh Jesus! Oh no!
Yep.
What's the Women's Network?
I don't know what is it Women's Network or
W? I don't know what else it would.
Yeah, it must be.
Weird.
Is it? Or is Hallmark? Is that on the W Network? The Hallmark movies?
Unless W.
You're asking the wrong guy here.
Maybe it's a porn channel, and W stands for wanking. The Wanking Network.
Good Lord.
Yep.
So I'm trying to think guilty pleasures for me. Guilty. The Carpenter stuff. I must admit there's a few Christmas movies I really like. One of my favorite movies of all time is Notting Hill.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, it's Julia Roberts. I'm a Julia Roberts fan, so That's my guilty pleasure, Julia Roberts. No, so, and the other one is Holiday. Have you guys seen the movie Holiday?
I don't
Tim,
know.
you seen it? Oh, it's great. It's, what's her name's in it? The real Cameron Diaz and who's the other?
So they're real actor movies.
Yeah, they're real movies. They're not cartoons.
They're not like the Christmas. Like a holiday.
So
Christmas
this is
movie,
this is and the Love. What is it? Love Actually. Love Actually. Serendipity. Like, but now some people might say they're chick flicks. To me, I disagree. That's not a chick flick. A chick flick is a movie that's just really light romance and has got crappy acting in it. Like, really, there's a whole genre of that. It's chick flicks are like, I know Lisa watches some and I'm like, oh my God, these are just, but they love them. The girls love that happy, oh, he came home for Christmas and all that.
And apparently Tim loves them too.
They all, Tim.
None of mine have real. If it doesn't have,
what the hell are you watching?
Pavel Bure wife. She was in
Pavel Bure. Oh, the hockey player.
What's her name? That yeah.
She was in the
Full House girl.
Thank you. That's it. Yeah.
So it is a wanking network.
Yeah, her and what's the other actor? Alicia Witt. They're in every single Christmas movie. They have the same
contract.
Yeah, exactly. They have the same 3 actors do every single movie, and all the plots are the same.
I was actually here's the funny, talking about movies. So I don't know. I don't think I've told this story on here. My oldest son, Eric, who's 29, when he was about 12 or 13, there was someone in our neighborhood was going around asking kids if they wanted to be in a movie.
That's
so they,
creepy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So listen, so they asked Eric. So Eric came up to me and said, "Oh, this lady asked me if I wanted to be in a movie." And she told me how we could sign up and everything like that. So anyways, well, we have the Bowmanville Zoo in town, and they were filming a movie called Snow. So they were looking for kids to be in it for extras. So I said, "Well, you're not going on your own, so I'll have to go with you and take the day off." So turns out he was going to get paid $76 for doing it, which I said was fair. Now, when we called, I said, I don't want him going by himself. So she said, well, you can come and you can be an extra as well, and you'll get $76 and you get lunch. So I said, I'm in.
Oh, there you go. I get lunch.
So
lunch.
We went off to the zoo and we did this. And one of the scenes was we had to get on this, they had like I wouldn't call it a roller coaster, but like a trolley thing. A roller coaster that doesn't go up, that doesn't roll up and down, just goes straight on a track. The zoo. So we had to sit on that. So we did this whole thing. We did it all. We there like freaking till 7:00 at night. And then finally the movie comes out. So we're sitting there watching the movie, and all you know, the only time you see any of us, it's me. You don't see him.
Oh no!
I stole his limelight. He was. I could tell he was so done, but I was so like, yes.
I hate you, Dad.
That's the way it is. I said, son, acting is tough. It's a tough career. You need to learn that.
Oh, that's too funny.
I said, I just hope you grow up to be as good looking as me, and you'll get these jobs.
Talking about this.
What movie was it?
It was called Snow.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Snow. And it's about snow? Or
yeah, it wasn't about blow, though. Bowmanville, it might be different now. But if they did a movie called Snow in Bowmanville, it might be different. So, yeah, that was my brief acting career.
Awesome.
So I thought that I would find out online what some famous people like us, well, not like us, they're famous, but they have
like us.
They have these naughty pleasures, or what were they called? Naughty pleasures.
Guilty pleasures.
Naughty pleasures.
You cannot get this.
This first one could be naughty pleasure.
Naughty pleasure. That's a whole other show.
I called Oprah today and I said, Oprah, hey, what do you got? What do you got for us for guilty pleasures? And she said, bathing or bathing is my hobby. I love creating bathing experiences. bath gel, bubbles, crystals, salt, lavender milks. I go prune. I go way prune. I've gone to sleep. I guess
Wow.
I guess she gets all pruny for what's his name? Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
No, that's not Snoop. That's Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart. She's with no. Who's the guy? Cedric.
I don't know.
No idea.
Oh,
Have a clue.
no, Cedric's the entertainer, but I think it is Cedric. Gwyneth Paltrow. Were we talking about her earlier? Was it Gwyneth Paltrow? She smokes one cigarette once a week.
One cigarette once a week
on Saturday nights.
Okay.
So that's kind of going all out.
They also do vagina candles.
Yes,
Oh,
that's.
She's a kook.
But she sells them,
Yeah,
doesn't
she's
she?
kinda nuts.
Yeah, she sells the candles. Now I wonder if she sells the. No, she can't sell the. I wonder if the candles are new that she's flogging. Justin Tip. It's gone quiet. What? Justin Bieber. Justin Bieb's guilty pleasure is he loves watching Geordie Shore.
No idea what that is.
What was the other shore? Jersey Shore. But this is Geordie Shore. I don't know.
No idea.
Adele, she likes to watch Teen Mum and American Horror Story.
Okay.
Any TV shows that are I used to watch Coronation Street.
I never watched that.
That's a guilty pleasure for sure. Yeah, I used to actually watch
shows.
any soap operas. You ever watch a soap opera?
No.
I did in university.
There you go. So that's a guilty pleasure. That's something you don't bring up to the boys.
YNR every day.
Yeah.
That Magnum.
That's something you don't tell the boys. This is Selena Gomez. Selena loves herself some pickles. At least that's what she told the Daily Mirror, and even says she likes to drink the brine from the jar.
Ew.
I do that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a little too pickly for me. But what's so guilty about eating a pickle?
I don't know. That's not a.
Wait, are we talking about eating a pickle?
Here's
you did
someone
the air quotes.
messaging in.
Littlest
This
hobo.
hobo.
Oh,
Yes, I used
remember
to watch
that?
The Littlest Hobo.
That was good. That dog would just keep moving through town to town.
I watched The Littlest Hobo. Yeah.
Oh, we could do a whole show on dog movies.
Cujo.
We could Cujo dog
Cujo,
movies.
yeah,
American
Cujo.
Werewolf in London. Technically, it's a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolf.
And what else we got here? Scarlett Johansson, I guess that's how you say her name, revealed her big guilty pleasure is eating buffalo wings.
How is that a...
That's a guilty. Well, she probably can't eat that stuff because she's on a diet. She can only eat.
Or she's vegan.
I love it.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
funny.
vegan. Any vegans out there? That'd be really good. Any vegans out there? Send us in your guilt. That would be a tofu turkey.
Tofu turkey.
Katy Perry.
Delish.
Katy Perry. I like Katy Perry's one. Her obsession is with mushrooms. She loves all kinds. It says.
Okay.
Call me.
Interesting.
Call me, Kate. They call me. Betty White. Betty White. Can anyone guess what Betty White's guilty pleasure would be?
I don't want to guess. I have no
She
idea.
loves a good hot dog and fries.
Well, who doesn't?
Speaking of dogs, Snoop Dogg, his guilty pleasure was watching the British show called Bake Off. But I think now he's got another guilty pleasure.
While he's baked.
Martha.
Oh, brother.
Martha.
Bake Off. Good Lord.
Martha Stewart. Have you seen all that
No,
stuff? Were we
there's-
talking about that last week? But apparently, let's see what Martha Stewart's guilty pleasure, besides going to jail.
Yeah, I'm sure she loved that.
It's a spoon of really good organic peanut butter or a slice of American cheese from my housekeeper's drawer.
She robs the housekeeper.
Is maybe I steal American slices sometimes in the plastic. It's horrible. So the Kraft, you're not
really,
Martha. You're not paying her enough. She shouldn't have Kraft slices. She should have good freaking cheese if she's cleaning for you.
Wow.
And if she's
That's
living
crazy.
there. But it's such a good
food.
snack. I eat pickled herring as a late night snack before I go to bed because it's savory and good. She likes something. This is good. I like liverwurst. I know how bad it is now. I love squeezing it out of the tube and just eating calf's liverwurst.
Okay.
I'm going to bed now. Hold on 1 second. Hey, is that
okay?
Hey, Snoop, is that you?
If we're talking about foods, then I like
Martha
spam. I'll eat spam.
Spam,
but I don't mind spam. I don't mind it
if
at all.
you fry it up,
Actually,
yeah.
I like it.
What is a guilty pleasure?
Well, hold
with
on. You know what a
food?
guilty pleasure is? Here's a guilty
it's
pleasure.
something-
If you know it's not good for you, you know it's not good for you, but you give into it and you eat it, and then you don't tell your gym guy. You don't tell your friends
That
at the
would
gym.
be everything.
Wait, gym guy? What's that?
Well, you guy who trains
guy
you at
named
the
Jim?
gym. Your trainer.
Yeah.
Your trainer.
I don't have one of those. So
Yeah.
we're talking like potato chips.
Chips. Is
That's
that
a guilty
but-
pleasure?
Well, no. Yeah, I guess so. That's yeah.
Because I know I shouldn't be eating potato chips, but occasionally.
You know where this
I
show's
do.
going to go? This show's going to eventually go to weird food combinations. Weird food combinations is coming up on our next show.
But I do feel a little guilty.
Do you? Because we
eating
don't.
those
You
chips.
should feel guilty because we don't have any freaking chips. Look at Tim right now. He's going. What time is it? He's looking at the clock. Going. It's 4.
Exactly. I'm looking. At
He's texting Kelly. Can you bring me down a bag of? Oh, you know what I saw on Facebook the other day? Someone had a picture of chips that had they were Swiss Chalet flavored Lay's.
Mm-hmm. I saw that. Swiss Chalet. Yeah.
So Evan Rachel Wood can't resist a good massage. Well,
Nope.
if it's a happy ending, then it's kind of a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what kind of massage are we talking about?
Yeah. Jennifer Lawrence liked to watch the Keeping Up with the Kardashians. 50 Cent. Or
No, it's 50 Cent.
50. 50 Cent. He likes One Direction.
Does he?
The band.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Dave Grohl. Spice Girls. He couldn't get the song out of his head.
Which one?
Two Became One. It's a slow song, I think.
I don't.
Lord,
know
I
that
love
song.
it. I don't know what to do. In Nirvana, the Chris Novoselic.
Novoselic.
There you go. There's my fucking English for you. Well, its name's not English, so it's not. I'm not really speaking English when I say his name.
The bass player.
Joke that he was going to call his his autobiography. What the hell was I thinking? Now I know what he means. Do I need a shrink? Taylor Swift likes cereal, cinnamon crunch cereal, because she's probably not allowed to eat. So some of us reach for pints of ice cream. Others goes for sleeves of cookies. Some make us lunge for
anything
cereal.
you're not supposed to eat or drink. For me, it's
My
Pepsi.
entire diet.
Jewel
But-
likes murder. She wrote mystery marathons.
She likes murder. My guilty pleasure is
I
murder.
think she writes a lot of her songs while she's watching it. And Britney Spears. Let's do Britney Spears. She likes crawfish.
Okay.
And I found a few interesting ones. Just a few finished ones. Alice Cooper. His guilty. These were songs. Guilty pleasure songs. Alice Cooper. The Knack. My Sharona. But that's a good song. That's not a freaking rocking
it's
song.
Nothing,
Marilyn Manson.
Oh boy.
Justin Timberlake. Cry Me a River.
Don't know that one.
The singer from Machine Head, which I obviously don't know who he is, but Careless Careless Webster. Careless Machine Head. Max Webster. Where did I get
Webster.
Webster?
That's that old TV show with that
little
kid.
That kid was so careless. That kid was so careless. Buck Cherry.
Oh.
He liked Hall & Oates. You make my dreams come true.
Brother.
Oh, God.
Wade says, I like peanut butter, cheese, and mayo sandwiches.
Ouch. Yeah.
Peanut butter,
together,
cheese, mayo.
Like, I mean, I like peanut
What
butter.
kind of
I like
cheese?
cheese sandwiches, and I like mayo.
What kind
Is it a cheese slice
Those
in
Aussies,
plastic
man. Those
that you
Aussies.
stole from your housekeeper or your maid?
Yeah. Did you?
If it's the right kind of cheese, maybe.
Wade, did you steal the cheese from your housekeeper? Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh my God. Oh, what else? I think that's all I got. That's a lot. Jeez, I did some good work on that.
You did some very good work on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me and Joseph like to eat craft dinner. I know it's
Is that it? I thought this was going to be a weird combination or something.
Well, we're doing weird combinations now?
Like going back to the Spam, sometimes we cut up pieces of Spam and mix it in with the craft dinner.
I don't know.
And usually about half an hour, 45 minutes after I eat it, I feel like I'm gonna die. It's just something about that powdered cheese and Spam. It's just not.
But that's the trick. See, they put that stuff in it. They put that stuff in the cheese to draw you in.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
No, but that's what it tastes so good, right? It tastes so good. They don't care what's in it. Like they're grinding up plastic bottles, but they're sticking it in there, and it tastes good.
I don't know shit.
But well, the thing is, I'm from England, and some of the food combinations you have in England, because a lot of the recipes that they cooked with were they were pre or post-war recipes where they didn't, or pre-war or on present war recipes, and they were things that people like liver and onions. I love liver and onions.
Onions, yes. Liver, no.
Yeah, see?
Not beef, anyway.
Kidney,
chicken
liver.
Human livers.
I just ordered a 10-pack of human kidneys from.
Yeah, you doing a kidney swap?
Kidney swap. Yeah, you send kidneys and you send a few beers in, and you get a 10-pack.
Nice. What time should we be there?
But one of the things that we used to do in England is when they cooked the turkey, they would pour out all the fat that was in with the turkey and put it in a big jar. So you get this big jar, put it in the fridge. It would go cold, so you get this jelly on the bottom and fat on top. Then we would take toast it up, and we'd put the jelly on the toast with salt, and you had the most delicious thing in the world. I will still do it. I will still do it.
When you're making bacon, you throw the toast in afterwards and fry it up in the bacon.
Fried bread, because you didn't want to. I know. That's why you need to do keto, so you can eat all that stuff. But you have to make keto bread, though.
Nah, screw that.
Yeah, but fried bread, and then you put your eggs on top. You cook your eggs in the bacon fat. That's probably guilty pleasure for the heart. No, actually, you know what? If you eat it right, you can eat that stuff. But yeah, some of the foods that we had, cheese and pickle, like we had Branston pickle, Marmite, love Marmite or Vegemite on toast with lots of butter. Or one of the things I would do was we'd make Marmite sandwiches, and I'd take them to school, and I would squish them. So they were really, really thin. You'd just squish them, and it's like your lunch lasted longer because it was bigger. You took bites out of your sandwiches, and it felt like you were eating more food. So you would get.
Help me flatten this down.
Bangers and mash. Bangers and mash.
There's a classic.
I had soup and sausages for dinner tonight. Yeah, bangers and mash. No mash, but yeah. And we would have beans with it, and I would put tons of ketchup on it.
Yeah.
You guys like ketchup? Ketchup? That's
Nope.
See, it's either love it or hate it, right? Ketchup.
The only thing I eat ketchup with is a grilled cheese sandwich.
See, this is what I don't understand about. Lisa's the same. How can you just have freaking ketchup on? Oh, I only have it on one thing. What is wrong with you? How can you not have it on everything?
That's it. I don't have it with fries. I don't eat ketchup.
But you eat it with
when I was a kid, I would eat ketchup
with
with just about everything. But now, Rarely,
I will put it on a freaking good steak. I don't care. What's wrong with that? I try not.
Hey, you do you.
Yeah, that's it.
Whatever makes you happy.
You do you, whatever you like.
You go
Mark's
back
the
to
guy who goes to the fine dining and gets the steak all prepared, and then
I would
get it
no,
cooked
but
the right
I have
way, and then
I have
you got any ketchup?
No, but if
he's ripping open the Heinz packet.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal with the ketchup and the steak. If you order fries and ketchup at a restaurant, no fries and it's steak and fries. Then see, now you got the ketchup. The ketchup is sitting there going, dip me in that freaking steak, because it's on the plate. If I had steak and vegetables, there's no ketchup. But when it's already there, it's at the party, right? It's like you go to a party and then all of a sudden Temptation's there, and there it is. There's the extra drink. That's what the ketchup's looking at me going, one more shot.
With the steak, though, you got to have a baked potato. Big fucking baked potato.
See, Wade's asked. Wade has for those watching. Wade has he's done in Australia and he has a cooking show. He doesn't have a cooking show. That's false news. He has a cooking page. He has a cooking page, and people post meals up there. So go check that out. But he bangers and mash. 3 people this week have posted on. Well, it's a comfort food.
Yeah, totally.
Like they're like comfort foods. Oh, we got to talk. We just got to have a food. Wade, you're gonna. Wade can be our guest
last week.
You know what?
Week's show ended talking about food. Yeah, I was friggin' starving.
Yeah. Wade, you went to McDonald's. Did you? Wade.
I almost went. I almost went last week, and I decided not to.
Wade's coming on the show, and we're gonna talk to Wade after the show or tomorrow, and we're gonna get him on the show. We're gonna talk about his page. We're gonna talk about Australia, and we're gonna talk about all different kinds of foods.
We'll get his cookbook going.
Yeah, we're gonna work on his cookbook.
Do they eat koalas or kangaroo in Australia? Is that a thing?
Dingo.
I think
dingo.
Maybe
the dingo ate your
No,
baby.
you don't eat koala.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
No, you don't eat koala bears. You eat I think they have kangaroo though. Somewhere in the world, don't they?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to
ask.
Yeah, they eat sheep, goat, or a lamb. Lamb's really popular down there. New Zealand has a lot of lamb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe they got a lot of.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah,
Kangaroo. There you go.
We'll find the rest of my chips. Kangaroo.
Okay.
Tastes like chicken, right?
Tastes like kangaroo.
Tastes like kangaroo. Yeah. Well, they eat squirrel in some places. I know.
Squirrel.
Bats. Look what that caused.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tastes like crap. Oh, I thought it says crap. Crap.
Crap. Okay, crap. Yeah.
You got to cook it longer. You can stuff the pocket with a couple of baked potatoes. Like stuff the pouch with a couple of baked potatoes.
Twice baked potato in that.
Yeah, barbecue. I guess big. I guess it's beef is a big one. Must have beef. You know, I don't know why I thought. Oh, you know why I thought of this? Because of boxing, kangaroos and boxing in Australia. So, I went through a stage when I was working up north where I was watching that YouTube channel, Street Beefs. Have you ever seen Street Beefs?
No.
Okay, after this...
I know the movie Beat Street.
Oh, no, it's called Street Beefs, and this guy runs it, and they have a ring, and they do it all through the U.S., and it's people that want to fight each other. They do 3 rounds.
Oh, is that where they found Kimbo? Way back in the day? It's just guys in the backyard?
Yeah, exactly. So I started watching those fights. They were freaking hilarious. And they had girls fighting. Girls would fight. They would do 3 rounds. They were beef, so people would have a fight, and they said, okay, we're here with these 2 guys. Some of these guys looked like they were fighting over crack or something. But anyway, they put gloves on them. They would do boxing, or you could do MMA. And anyway, so while I was searching for these videos, I ended up finding this site in Australia that would have tag team fighting in, like, it was like a country bar full of people, and in the middle they had a ring. So you would have partners, tag team, and you would go out and just start slugging it, and then you could touch the other guy in and switch over. And they had these girls doing it, and I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like it in my life. Getting completely clocked. Oh my God. Then I got into the bare knuckle fighting in England.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That's like watching a horror movie. That's
a guilty pleasure of mine, watching horror movies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Especially the older 70s and 80s cheesy horror movies. Absolutely love them. The cheesier they are, the more I like them.
So what's a cheesy one?
One that has zero budget.
All the B movies.
All the B, yeah. Any, a movie like, say, what's that? Frogs. Today the pond, tomorrow the world.
Like the Blob.
Squirm. The killer worms.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, and just
right.
But I
see.
love it.
The horror didn't do it for me, but the Jaws is where I was into. I don't think that's horror. What was Jaws?
Suspense, horror,
thriller,
action,
I don't know,
thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
American Werewolf
Jaws,
in London.
The fourth Jaws movie with Michael Caine is the one where Jaws is now seeking revenge on the family or the mother, and they get on a friggin' airplane and fly from where they
the shark.
The shark.
No, the
on
a plane?
The shark fall. No, the family's on a plane.
Oh, and the shark's following the plane.
But the shark follows them, for Christ's sake.
Oh, he sees. Well, he can see the plane. That's the freaking.
Really? He sees them getting on a plane, and he's gonna look up and swim all the way freaking down to the Bahamas or wherever they end up.
It's the chemtrails. If they didn't have the chemtrails, it's the chemtrails on the plane. Gives it away every time.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, guilty pleasure TV shows. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I get roped in. I can't watch my. Nowadays. I gotta watch something. I think it's the social media, how it's affected us. We have to be really engaged because I can watch Modern Family with a cell phone in my hand.
Yeah, well, I think that's everybody's turning into that. They watch whatever you're watching on Netflix or a show. You have your phone and you're looking at other stuff at the same time.
So yesterday I watched the remake of Papillon or whatever.
They remade that?
Yeah. And it's not bad. It actually is pretty good. Have you seen the movie, Tim?
Which one?
Papillon.
No.
Okay, have you seen you haven't seen the original then?
Nope.
Oh, so you might like the second one. It's hard watching it after watching Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman, I believe, right? Dustin Hoffman. That was a brilliant movie.
That's a classic.
Now, do you remember? I thought at the end of the movie they left together, but the guy came home. No, the guy came home at the end. Oh, tell Tim, don't fucking watch it now. I've told you. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, Jesus. Guilty pleasure. Giving away the ending of movies.
Movies.
But yeah, it's binge watching.
It's funny.
So watching now, you were let me get this right. I know, Mark, you were a Seinfeld fan for sure. That was your big show, right? That was your big show. No, but that was your big show, right?
Oh yeah, Seinfeld.
I'm trying to think what Tim would watch.
Reruns, yeah.
What Tim's favorite show would be back then. I don't know. It would have to be. I could say The Simpsons, but I don't know how far Simpsons go. Yeah, you're a big fan of this. Well, yeah, you'd still watch it if it's.
Yeah.
But we talked. I
still watch all the MASH reruns.
Yeah. Yeah, because we talked about Cheers. I think I couldn't get into Cheers at first.
Yeah, that was never.
Cheers was always hit and miss for me. There's parts of it. Some of it was great.
Great episodes, and then
it's hard to watch binge
watching.
watching.
Who was just hilarious. I mean,
hey Nami. Yeah,
you couldn't go wrong if Cliff was in an episode.
It's funny seeing Woody Harrelson in that role and then seeing him in other movies.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah, especially the what's the zombie movies? Zombieland.
Oh no! See, I can't do zombies.
Oh no, I'm not a big zombie guy either. I like the George Romero Night of the Living Dead, the old classic zombies, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead.
It's like these vampire movies.
But
like Vampire, Twilight.
No, never. No, Vampire. I'm not a big vampire guy.
Are they They were vampires, right? Twilight.
I think so. I don't know.
Tim, you watch the W channel? It must be on there.
Only the Christmas specials.
Remember that Showcase had an L channel.
What was that? L channel.
The lesbian channel.
Really?
Not what you think.
No, I...
That was freaking hilarious. What?
Tim's awake.
How did I miss that?
Wait, what?
Yeah, the L channel. Showcase had all they had all that stuff that was kind of edgy.
One of my sorry.
They had Kink. Wasn't there a show? They had a show called Kink, and they had something else. It was like really like they were just trying to. They were just they were just playing the edge as far as they could go to get viewers.
I think it was. I don't know if this was Showcase or another channel, and they had a. It was like a reality show. It was this was years ago, and it was a guy who worked in the porn industry. He was a producer or director or something, and this was a show about his life and how it worked. And I have to admit, I quite enjoyed watching that show. I don't remember what it was called. It came on like late at night on the weekends or something.
Didn't something recently happen with Ron Jeremy?
Yeah, he was accused of sexual assault. He's been accused by a couple of women.
Yeah, I think it's up to 4 or 5 now.
Something like that.
Yeah,
and they were recent though. It was later years, right?
Like it's still going on, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Holy mackerel!
The old hedgehog.
I tell you, they were paying those girls a lot of money back then. I'll tell you that. Oh, anyways, well, it is 10:06, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh wow!
Thank you for. All the people watching this show are going, watching this show is my guilty pleasure.
That's why nobody's chiming in here.
They're going, I can't talk about it.
It was
always a good laugh. So look forward to our cooking show coming up.
Yeah.
With Australian chef Wade Salos. Is it Salos, right? Salos.
He's Australian Canadian.
Yeah, it's great. I don't know what accent I did there.
Scottish.
It's great.
That's Scottish.
If it's not Scottish, it's crap.
Haggis. I couldn't.
Cook up some haggis.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna launch his the beginning of his cooking show next week.
That's awesome.
Well, maybe next week. I don't know. We might be having some people on from Feed the Need. We got to sort that out because putting the show together, I just got to find out. We're waiting for some releases on their social media before they come on, so we have everything in place. But we're going to get the director from Feed the Need Durham, Ben Earl, and Joe Solway from Rotary, who is head manning this whole show. So it'll be a lot of fun.
We're going to try and get the bass player and one of the guitarists from Lightning Bolt on.
Yeah, good luck with that. I've seen their rider.
I've seen their rider. Help me, rider. Yeah, what would you have in your rider if you were...
Christ. It'd be 12 pages.
You got to make up for all those years. You didn't get anything.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Did we ever play a gig where we had food? I don't think so.
Were we what?
I'm trying to think if we ever played a gig where we had food.
I'm sure we did. We must have.
No, yeah, we went and bought slices of pizza. No. But I don't know. There might have been a couple of shows where there was some food, but not specifically where we got to tell them what we wanted.
No.
That had. It's still not happening. I still make my own tea for this show.
Well, once we get in contact with Larry the DJ. Yes, Larry, we're coming after you.
Yeah. Well,
we set up the Northern Storm reunion tour with 7. We're going for 7 lasers.
So we got to share this online. So, anyways, when we had our band way back when, we were playing. I think it was G Notes, and I think Larry the DJ was doing the sound then. So, anyways, he had a whole bunch of equipment. So we had a few gigs coming up. So we got Larry to do our sound. So he would come out and do our sound for a few shows, and it was hilarious. And we always laughed because Larry made us a poster And now we're going back to the early 90s or early 90s. Let's say early 90s. And he made us a poster, and he had one of those old printers with the dot matrix where the pixels were like half an inch, and it was Northern Storm, and I remember having that somewhere. And we would write on it with a marker, and that was our first posters. And we did some gigs, but you know what?
That's what you did.
We
back
had
in the
so
day,
much
right?
fun, man. We had so much fun back then. But yeah, he made our posters, and
you get a decent looking one, and you take it to wherever they do photocopies.
So we wondered where Larry was. Larry the DJ was. We haven't talked to Larry in forever. And Mark today sent me a picture. He had found his business card from way back from early 90s.
From early 90s.
Yes, folks, we had business cards back in the early 90s.
Yep.
And the best part is we looked him up online. We found his website, but we weren't sure whether or not the phone number on the card was still valid. And it turns out that the phone number is still the same phone number.
That's crazy.
Which is amazing. So this is turning into a great story. It'll definitely be in our book when we do it, when we put out our double album, and we do the reunion tour. We were going to do it at 20 years, but we might wait to 40 now. You know what's great though? This is what's great about COVID now for us, because we can say, yeah, we were going to do a reunion tour, but we can't because of COVID. We don't have to do it. We had it all set up. We can't do it. Reunion tour. Plus, I can't sing anymore. So we're going to have to bring a singer in. Can't play guitars. We're going to have to bring a guitar player in. I'll just sit with Larry and do the sound. Larry and do the sound.
Yeah, we'll just have Larry play the album. And
we'll just play the album and we'll lip sync it.
Milli Vanilli it.
Well, yeah. There's a guilty pleasure. No, not mine. Anyways, folks, we're going to head home upstairs. Upstairs.
You're not at home?
I'm in the shed. I'm in the shed.
You're out back. Walk back inside. Holy cow.
Oh, my goodness. So, yeah. So, it's been a great show. Thank you so much. And we're out of here. So, see you next week, everybody.
Next week.
Take care, guys.